So I started the Undertale thing because I was really sick, couldn't talk, just miserable. And I figured, well, I watch a lot of Let's Plays, let's have some fun and see what kind of quality I can come up with no equipment, no money, no talking. And Undertale, for me, just isn't a game I would want to actually play and comment on. I get too sucked into the story. Having text underneath just wouldn't be fair to anyone watching because you're competing against in-game dialogue, which is the most important part of that game other than the dodging. I thought with Christmas coming up in a couple of days, and Steam having a sale, I figured I'll pick this up for 50 cents, see what kind of game it is. It's supposed to be a puzzle game. I'm not terribly good at puzzles. I'm not terribly good at gaming in general. But it looks pretty. The premise seemed nice. And this splash screen I really like. It's really pretty. My voice is still hoarse. I've only been able to talk for about 2 days. I've been sick for 7. So, 7 or 8, I don't know, I lost count. So, let's find out what kind of game Labyrinthine Dreams is, and maybe encourage other people to try it out, provided I don't finish it. Heaven forbid I finish it, because then nobody will want to buy it to find the ending. But, yeah, let's see what it is. I think I've already got the options taken care of. Yeah, I just want to do instant text so I don't have to hit enter all the time. Let's see, don't need to do full screen, so let's go to the game.
It's odd at a time like this, but I keep thinking of the last conversation I had with my father. For a long time, I thought I had figured out what he was trying to tell me, but now, I'm not so sure. I guess it doesn't matter at this point. My ship's about to come in, and then I'm finally out of here. I'm not sure where I'll end up, but it has to be an improvement. What's that saying? Life sucks and then you die? Pretty much. But how did I even get here?
Move path using directional arrow keys. Interact by walking up to them and pressing enter or Z. I'm going to move this computer closer to me, so if you hear my heavy breathing, it's because I can't breathe properly. I'll excuse me. Like I said, I'm still sick, so I'll try to be able to talk and figure stuff out and not be too nasty sounding. Okay. I have a gamepad, but I'm not going to use it. It's kind of wonky because it's so old.
It's an old painting of our family cabin. Why is it just sitting out here?
Why are there these things?
If I get really lucky and survive this, then I've got the bills. That should be fun.
There's medical gloves on the ground.
I've never liked needles. Well, I guess nobody really likes them, but I really hate them. But I've gotten used to them over the last year or so. What fun.
Okay, so she was in a hospital, and now she's about to get the Master Sword, apparently. Just trying to see what I can interact with.
This one's got grass in it.
Okay. You came from a very weird hospital setting. By the way, her little sprite is adorable. Oh, that's cute looking. Forest is cursed. Once you enter, you will be unable to turn left, turn around, or turn on the spot. So I can't go left. I can't turn around to go backwards. Okay. If you get stuck, press escape or X to go back to the start of the map. Puzzle time!
Daddy, why are you crying?
You've grown up so fast, Beth. When did that happen? Must have been when I was at work. You know, when you were born, I only had 3 days with you and your mom before I had to go back to work. I hated that. But I felt the job was too important. They always told me that I couldn't take time off because the work I was doing was too important. Although, never important enough for a raise.
You're reading off a script really nicely. Also, sorry for any traffic. My windows in this apartment building suck. And I'm right on the road, so, yeah.
All the times I went in on Christmas Day or your birthday, I was just doing what I thought was responsible. After all, we can't afford me not to work. But then again, we can barely afford things with me working. Just enough to get by.
Okay. I can't go up, I can't go down, I can't go backwards. Ah. And I've got to go across. Do I have to get those jars? What is that at the top? So I can't go up because that's turning left. I can't go backwards. Ooh. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm gonna go in circles. Yeah, I did it. Can I look in the eyes to pass the mushrooms? I wanted to see if I could look at
But
stuff.
the years just go by, and I wonder why I've put up with this for so long. When we took out life insurance, I realized I was literally worth more dead than alive.
That's most people.
Working this much was supposed to change that, or at least give us more comfort, but it hasn't. Not even close. And yet, I still go into the office day after day.
American dream.
I thought if I followed the rules, I would be rewarded. I'd reach some plateau where I would have more time and money and be able to enjoy life.
That's sad but true. Not that I want to talk, I live off Uncle Sam. Okay. I can't go that way. I can't go to the right on the screen because I would be turning left. But I can go this way. Shoot. No, I can't go that way. I can do this. What medical condition leads to having to do this? Oh, circles and circles and circles again. was dumb. There we go. Gaming skills, I has them.
But
Puzzle
now it
skills.
feels like I'm just following these silly rules for no reason. And all they do is make things harder. It all seems so arbitrary. So what do I do? Hold out until retirement? You'll be living on your own by then. Quit? We can't afford that. Get a new job? I've got no time to look into it while I'm working, and it's too risky for me to leave.
Huh. Let's see. Oh, poopy. I'm stuck, I can't move. At least it doesn't put me... too far back. Oh, I did it again. Oh. They give you a couple easy ones and then they do this. I hope I didn't just screw myself. I'll get it. I'll get it. I know when I watch people play puzzles.
I used to dream of vacations we would take to different parts of the world, or even just to the family cabin. You would play outside while I would paint. God, I haven't painted in so long. I bet I'm rusty.
Anyway, I know when I watch people play puzzles and they can't figure it out right away, I get pretty frustrated. Why can't you do it? I figured it out ages ago. I figured it out when I was 5. Do something to look at. Can't do that. I wanna look. Let me look at it. Excuse me, I need a sip. No. I just want to look at the computer. Why is it there? Tell me, game. Okay. Yay. Oh, excuse my headphones going down. No dialogue this time. It's another computer and a filing cabinet. Oh, what's down there, I wonder? That is really easy to do. Sorry, and probably should be talking more, but it's like midnight right now, and this is taking all my concentration. I almost couldn't say the word concentrate because it took too much concentration. No, because that does that. And then I can't. I'll get it. I know I can do it. Seeing this little girl persevere through this maze fills me with something. Oh, I should have turned to that thing. Hey, did I do it? I did it. I'm a genius.
I failed you, Beth. I thought I was doing what was best, but you growing up without me isn't what's best. Not for you, or for me.
Okay, I paused for a sec while I went and warmed up some water for tea. I'm sorry I had to speed that previous thing up because I got stumped. No, I didn't stop to look anything up. I did stop at one point and pause the recording. I had a major coughing fit. But I survived, so that's good. Anyway, sorry for any coughing you're hearing again. Let's get back to the game now.
So why am I crying? Because there's never enough time for what's really important.
That was a lot of time just to get to that one line. Oh, that's burning hot. Ow. Oh. This is new scenery. Oh no, I can't look at the tree. Can I look at the stumps? No. Hello, phone. Guess I got an email. And Kitty's playing with the box. Aren't you, Kitty? You and your boxes. Oh. Let's just follow the same rules? No. I want to look at stuff.
I can't decipher any of the text in these books. How weird.
Letter on the couch. Beth, your father has been in a serious accident. I'm going to be with him at the hospital. I've called Aunt June. She will arrive soon. Okay. Bed. Yes, Kitty, I hear you. No, I cannot interact with the bed. Cannot interact with the clock. This house is a mess. Is that spaghetti? No, apparently if it is, it's not important enough. Derp, where are the knives? I play too much Actually, I don't play too much Undertale. I actually don't play it that often. It just gets into my head.
This one is my bed. But it's not supposed to be at the cabin.
That's your cabin? Your cabin is shit. Yeah, I got an achievement! I must be dreaming. Kitty, you're playing with a bag. It's very noisy. Are you having fun, cat? Are you done now? Okay. Oh. Anyway, that door up there looks important, so I'm gonna go to this one. It's locked. Oh. Let me in. I guess I gotta go through this one.
There's nothing here anymore. Dad didn't make it through the night. His car had gone right over a ledge. It was an accident, supposedly. Maybe I wouldn't have taken it so hard if I knew I'd be joining him so soon.
Wow. Cat?
You again.
You know that guy?
You come in here uninvited and tear the whole place up. Who do you think you are?
You're ruining the immersion, Cat.
All this time I've already spent trying to stay ahead of you. But no matter what, you always get one step closer. How long can I keep this up?
To escape the monster, you need to make it to the light tile. For every one move you make, the monster will make 2 if it can. Like, I think I remember this from the little preview video on Steam. Not this particular room of it, but I think I remember seeing it. It can only move closer to you and will never move up to a tile that is further from you than it already is. If it can move horizontally, it will. If not, it will move vertically. Try to lead it into dead ends so you can outmaneuver it and make it to the light tile. Head towards the light. So if I move right, he will take 2 steps right. And if I take another right, he will essentially get me. If I go left... Okay, he still got me. Okay, if I go more, he'll get me. If I go down, you can't move. If I go to... It's like chess. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's what happens. I'm trying to figure out what his AI really does. That's interesting. So, I want to get there. He's like right there. Okay.
There's this chunk of years after Dad died and before I left home that is just one big blur of frustration. Kids made fun of me in school for having a dead father.
Really? Damn, your school sucks.
I wish I had stood up for myself instead of just letting them pile on. Looking back, I should have gone in there on the first day of middle school and hit someone with a chair.
Yeah. I'd make a John Cena joke, but I guess I already have.
Then everyone would have left me alone. Sounds like jail. But then again, the two institutions have a lot in common. But one day, a teacher pulled me aside. She really did try to connect with me, and at some point, she asked what I wanted to do with my life.
Oh, I was waiting for that dialogue to stop. I had to cough so bad. Sorry about any coughing that's slipping out when I'm doing puzzles, too. I couldn't stop them and didn't know they were coming either because I was too busy puzzling.
Without thinking, I blurted out, paint. That didn't go over so well at home. Looking back, I was too hard on her. I felt like she hated the artistic part of me, but that wasn't it. She was just concerned that it wouldn't bring in the big bucks. She wanted me to go into a career that would guarantee success. But I had seen what going after that guarantee had done to my father.
Yeah, it's pretty much how my generation has kind of looked at life. Our parents were always talking about how if you work hard and save up, you can do whatever you want in retirement and be successful and live the American dream. And actually, from what I've seen, you don't have to do that much hard work. When you know people who are internet rich, or they're not doing hard labor anyway. Yeah. You see people that are born into money and it's just not fair and the whole system seems crooked. What are you gonna do?
It was clear we would never see eye to eye. Eventually, I left for the city to start college. I had gotten used to tuning her out, but she said one thing that haunted me. Beth, your father was a loving man, but he was also disturbed. Deeply disturbed. He was overwhelmed. And he gave up. Whatever fate holds for you, please don't ever give up.
Okay, if this whole thing is going to be about depression, I'm going to relate so much to this. And I hope it doesn't get me to cry. I already cried over To the Moon. I don't want to cry over this. Travel along the roads from start to finish. At each intersection, you can only turn in the directions where there is a curved arrow. It is the same with the straight arrows. U-turns are not possible. You can hide the car by pressing the X button. Why do I want to hide the car? Okay. That's weird. There we go. Okay, looking at the glowing graffiti. Failure, decay, death. Yeah, this is a depression game. Great. Why can't I go straight? recorder's being kind of poopy. So I'm gonna quit here and pick up on another day after I've done some editing and spliced pieces together. So take care and